I'm an ex-professional FIFA player. I upload tutorials onto YouTube and coach for a living, and this is why you cannot defend in EAFC 24. If you haven't yet subscribed, what are you doing? I'm hitting you with tutorials day in, day out throughout the year of EAFC, so be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. Can we do it? Let's get into it. First up, we have tracking the runner. You see, the thing is, people in the defense don't track runners. And when they don't track runners, the opponent will find it ever so easy to get in behind every single time. You cannot rely on the AI to do the tracking for you, nor can you rely on the AI to do the defending for you. You need to manual defend around 80 to 90% of the time. And a lot of the time, this is vice versa. People AI defend 90% of the time and manual defend 10% of the time. And this is why they keep getting caught out in the bots. This is why they find it very hard to react to opponents, because they're trying to rely on AI defenders rather than manually approaching attackers on the ball. But back to this topic, you need to track runners that you see. This also comes from being narrow-minded. A lot of people will just focus on the defender they're controlling as well as the player on the ball. This is wrong, because if you're not focusing on your opponent's runners, if you're not focusing on the positioning of your defenders, how in the hell do you expect to defend situations where your opponent is putting through balls and getting their attackers in behind? You won't. You won't be able to. It's as simple as that. So you need to start looking around, looking for runners, and using the right stick to flick towards the defender closest to the runner, to then run alongside him and track him. You're way too aggressive on the left stick when attempting to line up defenders with attackers when it comes to defending in one-on-one situations. This is a huge mistake. I see it time and time out with my clients in my coaching academy. They do not line up defenders properly, simply because they are being way too aggressive on the left stick. This is their biggest downfall every time I coach them. And they overcommit a lot of the time. And that's simply because they are chopping the left stick rather than caressing it and ensuring they're lining up the defender with the attacker. And this comes in line with a technique that I've taught on the channel previously, and that is the zigzag technique. If you zigzag towards the attacker on the ball, then you'll be able to react to your opponent a lot better and line him up without overshooting your defender. And this comes with being lighter on the left stick. We then have jockeying with L2 and R2. You see, the thing is, people will either jockey with L2 or even R2 by itself. L2, to summarize it for you, is way too slow to react to your opponent. R2, on the other hand, will make you overcommit past the opponent more often. But if you combine the two, L2 and R2, this activates speed jockeying. I find it's the most viable way of defending and jockeying in the EAFC 24. So ensure that when you're using various techniques that I teach on this channel, whether that be in the past that I've taught or in future, use L2 and R2 as the primary way of jockeying in the AFC. Now, if you want to get personal one-on-one coaching with me, you can. The link is down below. In my opinion, it's better than spending money on FIFA points, because at the end of the day, a better team is not going to make you a better player. It's how you use that team. It's your skill and ability as well as mentality that will improve your game and get you better results, which will get you better rewards to get a better team. So check that out. The link is down below, but I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And lastly, if you do want any pre-gaming fuel or supplement, then head over to atpscience.com, which is the first link in the description, and use the code DylanEtsATP at checkout to get yourself a discount. Not only is it the cheapest way to get supplements, but it helps me out a ton, guys, so thank you.